Yeah, you're going to be seeing some glue tab dent pulling from me, some videos from me pretty soon. But first, I just want to highlight this kit because I was researching online, and I know there's different kinds of glue out there that, there's different types for like humid weather, hot weather, dry weather, whatever, I think I actually should be using the red glue tabs, but I just want to point out that I'm going to go ahead and use these black ones that came with the kit. Now, I got this kit from a guy that actually does this for 16 years in business. It's from denthammer.com. I'm not advertising for him because I did a lot of research on this, and this didn't cost me much. It was 150 bucks plus shipping. Now, the only things I want to get in addition to this is the mini puller, which is like a screw thing that pulls it up and has like a wedge like this, like padded feet, and there's a thing in the middle that screws up. But you really don't need that. What you mainly need is a damn really good slide hammer. And this has a very big weighted end on it. It's a very high quality slide hammer. And you don't necessarily have, it all depends on your skill, how hard you're tapping it. And if you can just use the handle to pull on it and get the dent out. The other thing is, in other words, some of these kits are $500, $600, $700, $400. This is 150 bucks, and I think it's going to do the job pretty much. There's only two more things. I mentioned one of them was the mini puller, and I'm going to mention one more thing. The other thing is these tabs that came with it are high quality tabs. These are Atlas tabs. You see the dimples? They grip the glue a lot better. That's important. It's got the little scraper with it to scrape the glue off. And I got to get some isopropyl alcohol for the bottle here before I get started to clean off the paint first. And it says only use it on factory paint. Now, that may or may not be true, but like say for instance you have a body work on a car and they put a fender on it, what happens most of the time is the fenders they replace the car with come pre-primed. It's not the best primer in the world, but what they do is they scuff up the primer and they go ahead and put pre-cleano on it, tack it down with the dust cloth and stuff, and they paint it. It's not too bad, but if they use the quality primer sealer over that cheap primer that the fender comes with, the paint would stick on there better. It depends on who repainted the car. I'm pretty sure if you would pull the paint off. I don't think it's going to do that with every paint job, but a lot of paint jobs aren't done right. The other thing is the glue gun. The ones that plug in are the ones you want to have. Not the ones that are in the 12-volt lighter, the ones that actually plug in. Also, the cordless ones are supposed to be okay too. But you want to make sure the glue gun gets real hot before you go ahead and do the job. Now, I had a kit, some cheapo kit from about 7 years ago. It was a piece of junk. I heard they got a lot better. But I decided to get this from a guy that's been in business for 16 years. And I'm sure this is the tools he uses. He probably has a few more of them, I'm sure. And the other thing I mentioned that I want to get later is they're expensive though. But there's 3 tabs. They're 69 bucks plus shipping. They're aluminum tabs. Instead of having like dimples, there's actually holes in it, the aluminum tabs. And when the glue oozes through the other side, it makes like little hooks. And you can pull out some pretty heavy duty stuff with that. So I'm excited to get going on this, but I just want to do this video because I want to highlight that you don't need to spend a lot of money on a kit. And I don't have any plastic junk here. This is steel. This is a heavy duty slide hammer, and I could probably get by with just using this one slide hammer for practically everything. It's from a guy that actually does this stuff for a living for 16 years. And when I looked up all the reviews on his website of work he did for customers, 5 stars. It was great work. So it's not somebody that's just reselling some stuff made in China or Taiwan or something. This is a real high quality slide hammer. You're better off with a few high quality tools than a bunch of junk. So Atlas tabs, a plug-in wall glue gun, and standard black glue sticks for most work, which should be alright for me too, and a high quality slide hammer. Two more things I want to get is the mini puller from them, from Dent Hammer, because I know they got quality stuff, and the aluminum tabs with the holes in them, so when the glue oozes through it, they grip like little hooks. That should pull out. That should be the limit of what a glue tab puller will do. Those aluminum tabs with that hammer. This thing's got some weight. This thing is heavy, man. This is a nice strong hammer, and you don't need to actually be slide hammering it. You can just use it as a puller. So you don't need that little stupid thing that pulls with the T-handle. You can use this. So I mean, you got all these duplicate tools. I found out that you buy some quality stuff and you don't need that much junk, and it's less confusing. So 150 bucks for this whole deal. So if I add a couple more things, the mini puller, and the $69 for the 3 aluminum tabs, that's all I'm going to get, 3. That'll probably do the job for pretty much everything I want to do it for. So I think this is a super deal, and it's quality. Quality, not quantity. That's the deal.